Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, whoops. Look at this. Whoa. So last week, I started out my video thoughts for the day with our new little granddaughter, Zoe. This week, I've got our 1-year-old about to have his first birthday party, grandson, Caleb, for us to talk about our video thoughts for the day. And I thought this week we might look at some proverbs. Not the ones that yeah, those are the ones. He said not the ones you normally know, but some new proverbs maybe for many of you. And so let's start today with Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3. Now in Proverbs chapter 3, it says that we should bind around our neck what the one version translates as steadfast love and faithfulness. Now these two words, they're translated steadfast love and faithfulness. Yes, that's it. They're very important words. They're very important words. They, in the Hebrew, steadfast, yes. He wants me to set him down for just a moment and then I'll resume this. So hang on. Okay, let's see, where were we? Two important words. The word that's translated steadfast love by the English Standard Version, at least, is this word chesed in the Hebrew. It's like chesed. And it's got at its root the idea of being loyal or faithful to a covenant. So this is a word that's used a lot of God because God has made covenantal commitments to his people to chase after us, to love us, to look for our good and look out for our good and teach us to use good. It's also said that he will refine us like refining silver. In other words, there will be times where he's got to put us through the fire to melt away impurities. But all of that is part of God being faithful or steadfast to his covenant obligations to us that he's taken onto himself. Well, in the same way, we are to bind around our neck our covenant loyalty to God. In other words, when you make a commitment to God, to follow him, to model your life after him, to serve him, to emulate him, to become godly in the way you behave, when you make those commitments, we should make them so important that they're like right there around our neck. They are ever present, right over our heart, right in our face. Just bind them about you. Don't let them leave. You hang on to the covenant obligations that you've made to God. And then the other word that's translated faithfulness is this important Hebrew word emet. And emet is the idea of something that's dependable, that's constant, that's reliable. Again, it's a word that's used of God constantly because God is dependable. He is reliable. He is a constant. But it's also a trait that we are to have as well. We should be reliable. We should be, it's important to us to bind around us, to have as part of our being this constancy and dependability in life. So where does this leave me in my video thought for the day? Well, other than the fact that my grandson's pretty adorable, this leaves me saying the following. Today, I'm going to make a conscientious effort to live in the devotion and love that I've committed to God, and to be reliable to other people and dependable to other people. And when people see that in me, not only will I grow, but the relationships I have will become deeper. I'll be the trustworthy one that people can rely on. I'll show the light of God, and it will transform me and the world around me. And that's what the proverb teaches. So grab it. It's your video thought for today.